So let me show you guys my new machine. I'm running about 90 feet of hose here of 2 inch. So I have the auto dump right there that's running. That's the Boss filter that I'm using all the time. Okay, so I replaced my Mighty, which if you guys have watched my previous videos, you will notice that I was running Mighty machines, right? So now I did some changes around here in my truck. So I bought this basically. Okay, so so here's the thing. I did some testing in my house, of course. First, I tested this thing with 150 feet of hose, like 2 inch all the way, and then a small cheater hose with an inch and a half to my inch and a half wand. Okay, so the results were amazing. No booster, nothing. Right at that 150 feet of hose, I have cleaned my 2 area rugs. Okay, and it dried like in less than an hour, like half an hour to an hour. Right, so it was pretty impressive. So now I have installed everything. Right, so the way I'm running this now is, I know it's going to be a little bit confusing, but just bear with me here. So that's my jug for the rinse, and I have uh, an acidic rinse there. Right, I gotta find a spot for this still. That's an alkaline neutral rinse from TMF, or you can put like any alkaline. So that's alkaline, that's acidic. So here's the thing in my business. Okay, each of us will be different. I do service 99% residential, so I have set up my equipment based in this concept. Okay, so I have this for area rugs that if I clean them inside, right, with the pump that's in there, which is 400 psi. They advertise as 500, but it doesn't run more than 400. Okay, so 400 psi up to, right. So I don't over wet that area rug, because underneath there's wood. So I use that for area rug cleaning or upholstery, and that's the acidic cleaner for that, right. And then I run the bigger pump, which I'll show you later. It's actually on at the end over there. And I do clean carpets, and I use the neutral alkaline rinse, right, with a little bit more power that gives me. Okay, with the other pump. I'll show you guys later. Now let me show you guys how this thing works here. I have the water. Sorry, I have the water here inside the barrel, right? And then this thing is actually transferring it's a transfer pump, transferring the pump either there. It's an autofill, which I have installed the autofill, or feeding it to my pump over there. So I have the choice right here, right? This one feeds the machine, okay? And then I have the choice to switch it to feed my pump over there, the bigger pump. So that's how that works. And then I have also an auto fill mechanism right there that fills the tank. I believe it's a 75 or 77 gallons, whatever. It's somewhere there. So that's that. And now I do carry two propane, like 40 pounders here to run my generator. Okay, and let's go back. So that's my pump right here. That's the water fill or autofill from my tank. That's my solution hose for the wand, and I do run a little giant here heater here. Okay, that's the I think well actually it is the 3H up to 1300 psi. But anyway, so that's how that is, and I have my auto dump right here, and it just goes in the snow right there. So that's what it is right now. This is my newer system. Okay, and I love it so far. It leaves. I don't need a booster for this guy here. Never need a booster up to 200, up to 150 feet of it, which I have tested. But people are actually saying that up to 200 feet, it's gonna work very very well, right? And if it dries like in an hour, less than an hour, 150 feet, what's another 50 feet will do? It's not gonna over soak, right? So yeah, that's what it is. That's right there. And I'm getting an amazing heat with my giant, with my little giant heater as well. So, especially when I'm actually running a higher flow, because this pump gives me higher flow. So I'm actually running about 310 psi, according to my calculations, right there, right, and that gives me a better higher flow than the one on that machine. Right, this is actually 2.2 gallons per minute, and this has I don't know, they're about like one and a half gallon per minute, I believe. And you don't see that steam, that steam action, right, when you're actually cleaning with this guy here, using that pump, right. That's why I have installed my other pump there, so that way it's a little bit more aggressive with the carpets, and it goes quicker, right. So you don't want to push wand and take your time. The job has to go quicker, right. So that's one of the reasons I have that higher flow with a lot of steam coming, using my lovely little giant there. Okay, so that's about it.